Welcome to Time with Mirabel, designed for people of all ages and domains. The show is tailored to inform, educate, support, and inspire young people through its caliber of guests and uprising stars when they share their experiences, challenges, and success stories. Time with Mirabel, moving forward.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another edition of Time with Mirabel. I am your host, the Reverend Mrs. Abongta Mirabel Siringwa. On today's edition of the show, we have lots and lots in store for you. We are talking blogging in Cameroon and the social media. And we have two young bloggers in the house. Plus, we are receiving Damien Blue, who is a growing Cameroonian artist. Then, I will go to my kitchen with my guest where we do the happy juice. Come now with me as we welcome our guest, Miss YEFON Moncha. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Please have a seat. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You are not just a blogger, and you are something else. And would like to begin by asking you, perhaps you start by telling us who you are.
I am Moncha. I'm an engineer by profession, studying at McGill University in Canada. And after that, I've been working for the past 12 years in the oil and gas industry as an engineer. And blogging started during assignment. People not blogging about Cameroon. So a lot of people are taking bloggers than they were when I started blogging in April of 2009.
Wow, that's nice. But that doesn't tell us much about you. So who is YEFON Moncha?
Who is YEFON? Everybody that knows me, I'm a little bit loud. I'm very analytical. I like people. I like connecting people. I'm from a very big family, so I'm the first of 7. And, well, I am kind of like a nomad. I like to travel. I describe myself in 4 words: engineer, blogger, creative junkie, because I like film, music, fashion, photography, and then I'm just setting up, because I just moved back home after a very long time. I'm just trying to set up a consultancy company with a friend of mine. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Okay, before you talk too much, I would like you to have some juice. You talk to us about your favorite kind of juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Okay, I give you that. Let's go to my kitchen.
Okay.
You need a straw? I think so. I give you this. Thank you. And now we are done with our juice. Before we leave here, we say a kitchen without a juicer is not a life. You live in the US. You know, we talked a bit before we got into, we got on set like 17 years in the US, and you're just here, you're talking about blogging. What's in blogging? 17 years an engineer, and you're coming back to Cameroon.
You know, I believe a lot in change. Maybe in 17 years, I have lived in 5 countries on 3 continents. So for me, home is always home. I'm sure right now it probably seems like I'm crazy, but I think it's something, I'm not doing it full time, that people will start to see the value and people will start to make money out of being a blogger. Because in other countries, like Nigeria, where blogging is very, very evolved, Ghana, people.
Wow.
So hopefully one day I can stand again on the Mirabel, Time with Mirabel, and say I am making money, this kind of money as a
So you're
blogger.
not yet making money?
Not really.
Not really?
No, because Cameroonians, we still need to see the value of blogging. And when you see value is money, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think slowly but surely we're getting there.
Okay. Your blog is blogger at IREP Cameroon. So what do you blog about?
My blog, IREP Cameroon, that's short form for I Represent Cameroon.
Okay.
So I blog a lifestyle and entertainment blog. So if you go on my blog, you will find the latest artist song, or you will find an inspiring author, or you will find maybe a trip or travel inspiration, from health to entertainment,
wow,
inspiration, travel, you name it, food, cuisine, activism. like trending hot topics. So pretty much, and I diversified a little bit out of Cameroon because I consider myself not just as an ambassador of Cameroon, more like as ambassador of Africa. Given that I've had a very international lifestyle, I think I represent a much more broader perspective than the average Cameroonian.
Have you met any other blogger in Cameroon?
Yes, I have. We actually, 2 years ago, almost December.
2 years ago, you met.
2014, we had a bloggers event. In Douala in December 2014. So we're a good number.
That was the last time you met a blogger.
That is not the last time I met a blogger. Bloggers, even if we don't interact in China, you name it, there are bloggers around the world. Which is good because people cover their stories from different perspectives.
Before I get to presenting you to another blogger in Cameroon, I would like us to listen to a growing artist in the Cameroonian music industry, Damien Blue. Can we put our hands together for Damien Blue, please?
Pirika sikifa one love for fe via Firika one lingo one love for fe via ngai yo ahe ngai yo Kengo kendaleke miambombo finda tende ue kando e kapendo wo hiamuki mutena wipupuku heyo penda wo ye wajo e ye wo Firika sigifa one love for fe via Firika sigifa one love for fe via ngai yo ahe ngai yo abe Himuye Firika Awo wantong koye Tong trine lo jim mom si yo yene La vida mobi wantong koye Tong trino lo jim mom si yo yene La vida mobi nyamo ala jigtafo jiren ktafo boy ko kande nyamo lo boy ktafo ala ktafo boy ko kande ye war a woman sing with me woman oh I say woman yeah, woman, oh, yo que pombo, mi akumbu, yamo we, yo Firika ho, yeno da de woman, I love it, oh la vida mobi, la vida mobi.
That was really very cool and so nice. It was close.
Thank you.
Wow. And you know, I could tell you were singing in Lamsa.
Yes.
Okay, what did you say in that song?
It's actually a proverb running through the song. It's like until you hear the story, the part of the story from the lion, then you will never know the true story from the hunter, because applies in every domain in life. It's not good when you hear a story from one side and you start to judge. Get both sides and you got. But I didn't say don't go and judge with the lion because it's not.
Oh, nice. Yes. That's nice. So, what brand of music do you play?
It's Afro Jazz.
Afro Jazz.
Yes, please.
Okay, and I remember you got nominated for something. Afro Jazz, please. What was that?
Yes, please. That was Best Afro Jazz Music Award for the New Great Africa Awards.
Wow, wow, that was nice. That was close. And you want to say something about Damien Blue?
Yeah, I would just say I am me, and I like to make people happy. This is why I do music, and music is the best way for me to express myself. Sometimes if I stand here to talk, I can't really speak, but when I do it with music, it's better.
Okay, so how many albums in the market?
I had the first album that sold complimentary CDs.
Okay.
It was really close, but right now we're in the project that we're working on 8 really good songs.
Yeah, but I think I find some of your songs on YouTube and kind of you're doing great, my brother. You're doing great. I want to thank you very much for coming on the show, and we hope to have you again on another edition of the show. Thank you. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, I have a very big fish in the house. I have a special guest in the house because I'm not going to be having this kind of guest anytime soon on this program. It's another blogger. We are talking blogging and social media in Cameroon. And I have another blogger in the house. Can you please put your hands together for Mr. Abongta Shu Moncha, please? Well, here, please, here. Wow. Thank you very much. It's perhaps the only time I'm going to be having that kind of close peck on the program. And please, can you take your seat, sir? Thank you. Thank you very much. And you are welcome on set, on the Time with Mirabel set, of course. Dear people, they say charity begins at home, so I didn't want to go very far looking for a blogger when I had one at home. So can you now clap for my husband?
Thank you.
So tell us about your blog, Living Lectures.
Well, Living Lectures is a blog that has to do with motivational speaking, helping people to discover themselves, to be self-motivated, and to look forward to achieving success in whatever they do.
Okay, yeah. And when did you start blogging?
I started blogging in 2000 full-time 2011, but it's been a long time that I've been into it because we started with emails. I used to create email groups. I would send out messages, posts, and then people would reply by email. It was quite laborious, and but from it, when social media became a bit known all over, I created a blog. 2011.
Okay. I'd like to find out from you guys, like, do you people think that the Cameroonian public is into blogging? Do they read the posts you do? About how many likes or views have you had? YEFON, could you start?
In the beginning, when I started blogging, no, because first we didn't have that much online presence, but it's been growing over the years. I would say people are catching up with blogging and social media in general, because think about it, you are not just blogging to people, not just to Cameroonians in Cameroon. You're blogging to Cameroonians abroad and to people that want to read about your message. Like, his message is a motivational speaker. Okay. He's not limited to, somebody can be reading his post from Asia. Yeah. So the good thing about blogging rather than email is that it opens you up to a wider audience. Okay. So I think, yes, people do read the posts. You might not get as much engagement as people commenting, but for sure, with some of the feedback that you get every now and then, you know that people actually follow what you read and that you have an impact with your blog.
That's fine. So is it possible you know about how many views you've had from 2000 to now, or some of the popular posts you've had?
Yeah, I think, as it says, you know, motivational speaking is something that appeals to the mind. Until it moves you, you really can't. It takes a bit of energy to tune people into your frequency. So I'm over 13,000 page views.
Wow, that's a lot.
Average of about 100 a day.
About how many are in Cameroon? Do you see that when you blog or something?
It's growing in Cameroon because I give motivational talks in audiences, and then they know me in other domains too. So increasingly, it's growing in Cameroon, but I have more viewers from the US. USA and Europe than Cameroon.
Okay, that gets me to the point where they say if you want to hide something from a Cameroonian, from an African, you put it in a book. So now perhaps if you put it on the net, on the internet, then you're hiding it from Cameroonians.
Yeah, I have reasons to think that's true because I gave a book to a friend sometime to read, and then I had 5,000 francs note inside, and then he brought the book back a couple of weeks later, and my 5,000 francs was inside.
And
so
he told you he told you that he read the book, right?
Yeah, and then he gave me stories, and a nice, great book. You know, I mean, where did you get this book? But my 5,000 was safely inside.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, let's now talk. Let's look at some of the problems you're facing as bloggers in Cameroon, and maybe we also look at some. Are there any advantages? Are there some disadvantages? Blogging and all of that. Social media, all of that.
Okay, for me the biggest disadvantage, so social media, if you ask me, has more advantages than disadvantages, but the biggest disadvantage is there's no control. Okay. Anybody can go on and say whatever they want. Meaning if something happens, there can be incorrect or inconsistent information that is passed out to a very wide audience, because with social media, information gets out quick. Okay. So because we have different social media platforms. So that's really the only disadvantage that I can think of. Okay, yes. Some problems you faced doing the blogging in Cameroon or blogging in general?
Well, it's not really a problem. It's rather for me a challenge. You know, I talk about role modeling. I talk about guys making millions. And if tomorrow, if they don't see you making the millions, then they'll start wondering if your message is positive. Oh la la. So that's why I have to do everything to be in the line of the millions, so that...
Okay, so you're kind of motivating yourself. So you don't only motivate others, you also motivate yourself.
Yeah, because actually when you help others grow, you grow.
Okay, that's
the best way to get yourself growing, by helping others grow. Okay. Yeah.
I was expecting that one of you was actually going to talk about internet access in Cameroon, in Africa. Is it okay? Are you okay?
I think in Cameroon, we are probably very low in general. Internet access is probably bothering somewhere between 10 and 20%, and 20% is being very lenient. It's more around the lines of 10%. So if you have a message to pass to a certain demographic, yes, you will reach them, because only a certain demographic of people are online. Okay. But if you have a message that you want to reach people in the village, you're better off doing it in person, on radio, and on TV rather than online.
Okay, let's talk now about how you make money. Blogging. How do you make money? You hope to get the millions, and how will you make that money?
Well, the living lecture concept is different. First of all, I blog because I love it. That's point number one. And secondly, but what has happened recently is that some people who have read my blog have now invited me to conferences to give keynote addresses. And of course, that costs money. Okay. So each time I move, I come back happy.
Wow, that's nice. So perhaps some of us should start blogging or doing something.
Well, don't blog for the money. Blog for the love of it.
Okay.
Because passion goes with challenging. It's not like it's a bed of roses. Okay. If you don't like blogging, honestly, you will hate it by the time you have 10 posts on your blog.
Wow, I must thank you very much for coming to talk to us. You're going to leave us, but I think YEFON is staying here because I have something to do with you. I'm not done with you yet. Okay. But Mr. Abongta is going to leave us. Thank you very much, we thank you for coming, please. Okay, thank you very much. Right away, we're going to have the guest question, or the audience question rather. We're going to have the audience question. So we are giving the chance to a member of the audience here seated to ask the guest. This is our main guest. You're going to ask her one question of your choice, and we have her answer that.
I would like to know all this issue about blogging. We don't know what it is first. And I will wish to know if blogging is different from scamming.
Think about in those days we were writing things in our diaries, right? But now you're writing it online and you have people read it. Before it was personal, but now it's more of, like you said before, you blog out of passion, maybe something that you like. It's about Cameroon, I promote on my blog. So a blog is kind of like your own self-made journalist in a way, without any rules, because journalists go to school, but bloggers are the new media. So today you have information travel really fast because everybody is blogging about it, be it on their blog site or on a social media.
So it's much like an online newspaper. It's got nothing to do with scamming or something like that.
No.
Very different.
No.
It's educational, it's entertainment, and has nothing to do with that. Okay, we want to thank you very much. The audience, can you clap for yourselves, please? And now you have the chance. I think I like to give people the chance. Like, I have been asking too many questions. Now I want to give you the chance to ask me a question. Just one question. What would that be?
Why time with Mirabel?
Why time with Mirabel? Time with Mirabel because I identify themselves with a growing child like me who went through too many struggles and it's here today presenting this show, sitting with Big U. And so I just thought we should give it that name, nothing special. That's what I think. Thank you very much. And now like we're either into politics, we're either studying, that we need some time to move the body. We need some time to shake our bodies. The reason why we are bringing to you the Move Your Body slot on Time with Mirabel. So we are actually going to dance. You and I, you asked for something like Ex Malaya. I don't know if you get it. If we're very kind, we're going to give you that. Okay. So we're going to dance for 1 minute. But remember, you're rated, you're graded, and I'm not.
Okay.
So you have to watch your styles. Okay, can we have Ex Malaya, please? Wow, put your hands together. Wow. Now let's see what mark the audience will give to Beautiful You. Wow! Okay, so you have 10. No, you have 8 on 10. Let's give it up for her again, please. Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. So perhaps you have some last words on blogging in Cameroon and all of that.
So I'll just talk a little bit about blogging in general.
Yeah, okay.
Just to wrap up, blogging is, you have to start with passion.
Okay.
It starts with passion.
Okay.
So like our guest said earlier, you cannot just start that you want to make money. You have to start out of passion and something that you like to talk about. Okay. And I will say style. Okay. So let it be you, express yourself or your style, and then focus on, there are not many bloggers out there that focus on quality. To me, quality is a big deal because I want a certain image for my blog. Okay. And don't be too quick to jump on the bandwagon. Everybody wants to be like a gossip blogger and blog the latest fad story, but you wouldn't see me doing that. So have what you want to blog about and let it be, have a message. Okay. Because for me, eventually it turned into a passion and I realized I was inspiring people, people were reading, so I turned it into a little bit of engaging and inspiring and entertaining people. So really that's about it. And right now I'm just working on my new blog. So soon you'll have irepkamer.com. Wow. And I'm hoping that one day it will become a stream of income, a major stream of income. Wow, that's nice. I'd like to thank you once more for coming all the way from Douala to Yaoundé just to be on the show. Yeah, we love you so much on the Time with Mirabel crew. Reason why we want you to leave us with your signature.
You can't leave this place without signing on this African calabash. And we like to tell our guests or our viewers that this calabash will go to a lucky winner of our online quiz at the end of this season. Thank you very much. Thank you, YEFON, Olala. If you want to get that, then you have to follow us on Facebook or you go to our website. And of course, you could not just have left Douala to come here and go back. So I have a little something for you. Thank you very much. So you have it signed. You have it signed by me. Yeah. So you also have to put it somewhere around your house.
It's a nice souvenir.
Yeah, thank you very much. We like to thank you very much for coming on the show, and we hope to have you some other time when you must have made money.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. I would like to say a very big thank you to the Ministry of Arts and Culture and also to the Cameroon Cultural Center for accepting to host the show right here. And also I'd like to say thank you to Somatel Hotel BMC for accepting to host us and our guests during the period of the recording. And before we take leave of you, this is our last word for the day. Our last word comes from Jim Rohn, who says, either you run the day or the day runs you. Either you run the day or the day will run you. Thank you very much for being with us and see you again on another episode of the show. Bye.